Hello everyone, my name is Nathan and today it's time for another episode of City Skylines. In today's episode we have no specific topic, we're just gonna do what needs doing. First things first, we are going to name the Nature's Reserve. You gave me so many nice suggestions. Editing Nathan is gonna put up a list now of all the suggestions and then he's going to put a list next to that with the suggestions he likes the most. And past me right here is now gonna choose one of those names. Wait. We are back and past me now actually knows the future list Editing Nathan is gonna put together. Did you see the list? It's freaking huge. You guys are just amazing. I love you. I really like Twin Peaks and Fireview Ridge the most. Though Twin Peaks could be a district that stretches over two mountains here. Or actually, well, no, we already have a name for this. Maybe we can use that another time. Let's go with Fireview Ridge. It's really fitting. Can I write that in one word? I do hope so. What looks nicer to you? 2 words for Fireview or just one? But here we are, we finally got that out of the way. Great! I actually made a side gate here for the Nature Reserves Park. And the reason for that is I wanted to connect up these 2 parks. That was a great suggestion. The intent is that people on the right side of the highway that want to go to the Fireview Ridge will have to pay the fee twice for the first park and then the second park. Isn't that... that's just amazing. All we need to do is find a more or less elegant way across the highway using the pathways. And that should technically be no problem. Yeah, we can probably even connect this up quite smoothly. Come on, just create a nicer bridge for me. Well, it's not that great looking just yet, we will fix that. Actually, another thing that I did, now that I just see that, I changed how people enter and exit the district from this side. So you can see all the vehicles are entering from this side, and then if they want to exit, they have to go from this side. Guys, this here is actually the first intersection where a traffic light is useful, believe it or not. It is kind of crazy, but what I still have to do is change this road here. Well, I mean, technically we could use this road, which would probably destroy all the buildings, right? Let's test that out. Yeah, there we go. So I guess we're just gonna end up rezoning, it's not that bad. The reason a traffic light is useful for this is because people still walk across this road. And when they do, the cars just don't get through the intersection quick enough. However, with a traffic light, if cars can go straight, no people are gonna traverse this crossing, as you can see right now. And that is hugely important because this is a very busy intersection in terms of pedestrians. If we just get out of the way. If we have a look at that, 1,200 people, this one metro station. And the other station across the street, also 900 and something. Of course fluctuating. I wonder if people have to pay as soon as they enter my park, or is now everyone gonna enter my park for free that comes from the left? I would definitely not appreciate that. Maybe we have to make another side entrance here. Let's actually do that. I want these bastards to pay. Let's make sure the area is wide enough. This is not gonna be easy. We don't have a lot of space here, and I need a road. Oh no. I totally forgot about that. What if we did that? Is this... oh no. Well, I mean, this shouldn't be too busy, right? And if we just add a small park gate, yeah, maybe we can do even a smaller road, so not a lot of people would choose to go there. And then we need to destroy some of that, then connect you up. Beautiful. This guy's gonna come over here and hopefully we can take a nice turn through the forest. Yeah, not too shabby, and then just join up with the road, create a connection. Oh, great. Yeah, this is much better than before, especially because they have to pay. Oh no, this guy wants power. They never shut up. Nice, my money trap is working. Yeah, lots of people using the side entrance here as well. This is a funny parking spot. As you surely all observed, we have a lot of industrial demand. However, we still have plenty of jobs that aren't occupied. That is because my population is very educated, which in my opinion isn't necessarily a bad thing. I'm a teacher myself, so we're not gonna scrap education just to fill up the job. So I'm just gonna paint this area calmly while my city is burning down in the background. Then we're gonna say Robin Square policies. Now I wonder if that works, so let's actually test it out. We first want to select one of these factories that was 95 workers and 40 of the spots were uneducated. Industry 4.0, we should get an increased production output of 50%, reduces workspaces by 30%. However, all industrial workspaces are for well and highly educated citizens, which we have a lot of. Yeah, so far it didn't change anything. That's really disappointing. I was hoping this also counts for these types of industries, but I guess it's only for the zone stuff. Jeez, we really have a lot of overeducated workers. They must not be very happy. Maybe we can just do it for this district to test it out. I just want to see this in action. Industry 4.0. There we go. Now let's check this out. Yeah, all the jobs are well educated and highly educated. So at least it works as intended for these. Alrighty, I am back. It is actually the next day for me. I addressed most of your feedback in the comments section. However, there was a comment that is just TLDR. Let's address each point of Pyrochemic 007, which certainly is responsible for a couple of fires in the Kindling district. Industry should look industrious and not filled with plants and trees. I'm pretty sure he's referring to the park structure right here. However, if you look closely, there's no trees right here. This is the actual industry, and there's also industry here, and I have no trees right there either just yet. I'm not saying I never plant a tree right there. I'm definitely pro trees. Just imagine how nice it would be to drive through this thing before going to your boring old industrious job. Next point, perhaps get some cargo stations in commercial areas. That is actually a really good point that I'm gonna address sooner or later. For instance, I think a cargo station will fit really nicely in here, so they can be a little bit closer and deliver to the Olympus district. Highway to hell! Next point, how is your traffic despawning? I thought that was a vanilla feature. Is there a way for me to actually prevent vehicles from despawning? Because I would do that. I thought it's a traffic manager thing, but maybe I was wrong about that. People can't walk from the ferry station into their jobs in cargo area? What? Wait. That would be a problem. Let's see. Ferry station, this is just the end station. Then right here, both of them are connected with this pathway. Same deal right here. Wait, no, they can do it. Okay, yeah, this is also connected and ready to go. Maybe you were referring there to something I fixed in the meantime. Next, he's addressing the campus districts, that I can actually spread these buildings all over town with some trickery and the detachable buildings, and I'm gonna do that to a certain extent, but there are several campus districts, so even if I decide to make one district per campus, technically different universities are still spread all over the town. So, which by the way reminds me, as soon as we unlock this tile, I'm gonna build a humongous university district across this mountain. I think it's gonna look pretty darn awesome. Not necessarily a place people would set up a university, but no one ever let me design a city, so what can I do? Next up, expand the canals. I'm gonna actually do that. I have plans with the canals. But kind of pointless to have water in a roundabout. What are you talking? Look at this! Oh, okay, ignore the fire. The roundabout looks so much better. That's the point. That's the point. Also, the helicopters actually take advantage of it, as you can see. Last but not least, he's addressing our public transport, which obviously is far from complete. Not sure what he means with unify it. Let's think about that. If I were a person right here and I wanted to go all the way to the farming district, I would either take the bicycle or just walk all the way to our first station, which is right here, the metro station. Or I could also walk into this direction if I wanted to, use the metro in order to get to the university district. Then I would take the boat and go all the way to the farming district over there. If I was a person in the old town and I wanted to go all the way to the forestry, I would either take the bus route, which is still in place, or we could just go ahead and take the ferry as well. So the ferry is at the moment doing the biggest job in connecting the districts. So it's actually a good point. We might want to expand on the public transport very soon. Our tram line at the moment is still the same as it was before, and it's actually really busy if we check this out. People love the tram route. We have so many cars and most of them are busy but not full. We have no people that really have to wait for a long time. I will have to observe the despawnage issue. But yeah, my point is that certainly a lot of things are still wrong with this city, and we're gonna address one point after another as soon as problems start to arise. And I can only repeat myself by saying I do not fear to destroy entire districts in order to get my vision right. But since the city isn't really planned out, I'm just winging it as we go. There's certainly a lot of stuff that needs fixing eventually. Something else we have to do better, of course, and there has been a really good idea, is this crazy train intersection. The idea was basically to set up a train roundabout, and I thought, why the heck not? So this is a one-way track that I'm setting up, and I guess all we want now is hook this up in a sensible manner. So one way into this direction and one way into this. Come on! Yeah, I mean, to test out the concept, it's good enough. The tracks are connecting. Gonna do the same thing with this track. We have one way and then the other one joining up right there. Last but not least, a way out there and a way in there. It looks substantially better. We'll have to see if any of that is gonna be an issue, but since it's a one-way, I don't think it's gonna be. You also gave me some tips on how to make this industry work, but I rather just wait until we actually make our own industries in order to get the raw materials. So instead what we're gonna do is we are gonna start with our main industry that's gonna be right here. So whatever we have on the top right there is gonna be destroyed and set up on the other side of the cargo station. The way I think I'm gonna hook this up is actually, let me try that out. We're just gonna use a vanilla intersection for the time being. It's not gonna be like that once we establish the industry, but for now, that's gonna be it. Gonna expand this all the way to here. That should be fine, yeah. Easy enough. All I want now is to get a grid started, so I'm just gonna expand the road. Now I have the perfect angle, and we also have to build another train station here. I don't want them to use the same cargo station. This one here is solely for the specialized industry. I'm actually gonna measure this out right away, so I can estimate, yeah, this is not gonna be perfectly straight if we go with this grid. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we just go ahead and match the actual angle we have with the rails right here? That might be the better choice. And whoa, what happened there? What was I thinking? Heck yeah, perfect. Finally, that took me a while actually. But there we go. Is this gonna cause an issue? Potentially. We might have to observe that. Yeah, that is definitely gonna result in some issues. What you gonna do? Let's see it happen first. I also want to learn about the despawn mechanic a bit more. Gonna make a 2-square loop, and then we will think about our main setup right here on either side actually. The highway is gonna go straight through the center of this all. Good, let me come up with a nice road layout. I'm gonna be right back. We're back, and this is what I decided to go with. Let me walk you through what we have. This is just the normal vanilla cloverleaf. 2 notches up from the ground position. If people decide to visit the district, they can go ahead and use this road right here that leads into the district. However, they're also going to need another way to get out of here into this road. Now, this might be a little bit of a problem. So essentially, they can go to the cargo train station or they can visit the district. Now, since we divided this up, we could go ahead and make this just a 1-lane. After entering the district, they can use this route here through the entire industry, or they can use the other route. All the way around I have roads with tram tracks. And what I also already did is I hooked up our tram track in order to let the trams actually come in from our depot. The trams are then just gonna loop around here, distributing the people that are gonna come in by metro, something we haven't set up just yet. I would like to set up the metro right against this road, and where is it gonna come from? We could, for instance, have a station here. This would actually be really fitting if you ask me. Yeah. And then maybe we're also gonna hook up the kindling district to this route. You know, it's just more options for everyone to take. We're gonna go ahead and try to hook this up nicely. I guess as long as we don't have anything else, it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, actually, we might have to go a little deeper here. I'm not sure if that's work. Oh no! I'm gonna orient it a little differently here. Gonna hook it up from below like so, and then we should be able to do it, right? Because we can go down at this point, please? Wow, guys, maybe this is not even possible. No, actually it is possible. Gonna create a new line that is just gonna go in a loop. Where is the second station? Right there. Another one here, and then we're just gonna loop back. This would be kindling to industry. Good. Let's go with 6 vehicles, maybe 8 actually. It's 3 stations, so let's go with 6. 1 for each station. Technically it's only 4 stations thinking about it. Who cares? We're also gonna need a bunch of tram stations starting from here. I guess we want to go into both directions so people can choose wisely what they want. We're gonna have a station here and there. Then I want one here and there. And you know it, right here and... I guess we're gonna have 2 stations here since the first one just is for the metro connection. I'm gonna do the same thing into the other direction. Industry anti-clockwise, and that would be industry clockwise. Industry, okay. We're gonna go with 8 vehicles for both of the lines and adjust it as needed. By the way, just to be clear about the one-way system, most of the stuff is one-way, so all the cars are gonna enter from the bottom here and they're gonna exit at the top. Sometimes they have a decision, they can either join the cargo train loop or already exit into the highway. They can also exit into the highway right here, so I have a bunch of possibilities. What we're still missing is pathways to connect up the stations that I just created. And you know, we possibly might need a way for people to traverse from the station, so maybe what I should have done is placed one of these roads first. No, this is still gonna work out, but what this basically did is after removing the traffic lights, we still have a crossing for the pedestrians. So now when I set up a bunch of pathways, people can also make good use of them. Another nice connection between the 2 areas we could have with this lovely pathway, and maybe we even branch off a little bit to join up with this guy and the left side too. Yeah, definitely starting to like that. Let's do the same thing here on the other side, connecting these 2. Gonna add another pathway here and another one there. All of that is gonna be very heavy industry. Let's maybe start building that up. I'm just gonna wrap this up by making a district out of it. Hemlock Heights, well, I guess for now I'm just gonna name it industry. Maybe you guys have a better idea. Right now we just have the usual policies, including the industrial space planning. That's gonna be important, but industry 4.0. Everything for our unemployed educated bastards. Just this little quadrant, see how everything reacts. I also love the idea of the buildings being in between all of these roads and just everything getting really complex. Yeah, I really felt free to go a little creative with this. What's the worst that can happen? Before I forget, of course, power and water. Before I unpause, I'm actually already gonna delete a bunch of my industry. I'm just gonna leave a small part in. And yes, it began. Let's make sure we have some power going on here. Come on, do me the fave. Great, I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be a great industry zone. No comment, please. No comment. Thinking about it, maybe we could set up some shopping here. No, that doesn't make sense. No shopping. This is all gonna be industry. I'm always tempted to mix things together like it would be in real life. We really went quite radical in terms of dividing up the shopping and residential. I just have better experiences separating these districts. And I think we made it work quite well thus far. Actually, one more thing people wanted to see, or at least somebody, is the happiness. So we seem to be pretty happy. Well, commercial could be better. I guess that's our biggest downfall at the moment. But it's not anything we have to worry about right now. Good. Buildings are starting to upgrade already, but they might have to be covered with more services. I mean, we could theoretically just set up a bus route as well. I mean, that would actually help us tremendously. If we set up a bus route in this area, the industry would upgrade like crazy. I don't really see a reason why not to do it. So I'm just gonna set up a stop at each horizontal road. And we're just gonna continue this all the way through. Oh, actually, wait, you have to be on this side. Yeah, that makes more sense. And then we loop all the way back around. That would be Industry East with 5 vehicles. I think that's not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go with 6. And I'm gonna do the same exact thing on the other side. We might even want a stop here because we can set up more pathways. That means soon enough we should see these guys upgrade radically. Yeah, there we go. We just saw it jump. It's just taking a while, but we're definitely onto something. Let's just go ahead and do it. I'm gonna zone another quadrant with industry. It's time for the industrial age to flourish. Almost forgot, another really useful thing we can do obviously is set up a police station and fire station. I think this spot might be the best. So now we have police and fire station in the joint and we can already hear it. That did have even a greater effect, well, a much greater effect than placing down the bus routes. But believe me, bus routes also help. That's what I like to hear and see. Brown, get browner! So far so good, it's just very light traffic. We'll have to see once everything is upgraded to the max, and of course this area is also gonna put a strain on the system. Maybe these little road connections are gonna bite me in the ass. I might just want to get rid of them because of course not everyone is following the pattern I designated for them. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of these. Please everyone stay in your half. I connected it with a pathway instead, and I just noticed deleting the road still kept the pedestrian pathway intact. That could be a good trick to introduce more crossings. Industry demand is fluctuating, right now it's high again. I don't mind because I know we're gonna have a lot more people in the near future. So we should really take advantage of that and fill up the rest of the stuff we have. Do I want this? That could be an issue. Let's leave it in for now, but be ready to tear it down if we need to. Yes, great. They start building and upgrading right away. The industry is really easily upgraded, contrary to residential. Wait! I see something in the distance there. Ah, we had a thunderstorm. Alright. Well, it happens. There you go, guys. Sorry for the probably long wait. I really don't like the arrows in this intersection. Maybe we can change that by up or downgrading this to one lane. There it is. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Now, the right lane is the only lane that leads into the loop, clearing up one potential issue of this loop. Another issue we obviously have is this intersection. I already knew this is going to be a problem, but I just wanted to see what people are doing. It's a bit of a bummer that people that want to go straight still choose the left lane. Almost nobody makes use of the right lane. We might be able to solve this problem with an avenue. If we only had like one lane ready for us. Yeah, let's try that, an avenue. And there we go, look at that. We actually got the arrow to point to the left. Wait, I just destroyed the tram track, of course. Oh, jeez. So unfortunately, that is not an option for us. The only other road we could tackle is this one. I really would love to leave this a 2-lane, but maybe we just have to go with a highway type. So if this was 1 lane, we destroyed a couple of buildings, but then you can see, no, the arrow didn't change here. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Darn tram tracks, why do you have to do this to me? Another possible fix/relief might be to build a road into this intersection. That's what I had in mind before, but I forgot about it. Could we just go directly into here? I mean, it's even possible. This is insane. I did not think it would be that easy. Yeah, that's not even an extreme curve or decline. I like it. 1 minute later, the cars are actually using that exit, and you can see this solved the issue, at least for the time being. Next issue up here. Let's fix that too. Yeah, of course, guys, that is not gonna work out. What was my thinking behind this intersection? Ah, yes, we have 2 intersections very close together, so that's gonna bite us in the ass as well. But let's try it this way. Too many intersections too close together. I'm gonna remove this as well. Let's go ahead and use the upgrade tool. I want it to be 2-way instead. So all of this is gonna be 2-way, and we might even want to increase this, but not quite connect. I actually remember what I wanted to achieve right here. Let's build up a little bit, cross the road. And then all I wanted is to join up with this guy, but maybe we can do it with a nicer curve. Yeah, I guess this is gonna work out. So if people want to leave the district, they can do it. Now there's no more stress at this intersection, and therefore all of these cars can pick up on speed again. Traffic flow, by the way, is back up to 91%. I would say that's not too shabby. Just have to wait a minute or 2 longer for this to clear up. Right now we have a bunch of problems, not enough buyers for products, of course. I mean, we expanded way too quickly for this. Let's actually get rid of the last industry here too. We don't need that anymore. Instead of industry, we're gonna add more shopping to this district, I would say. Let's go with some high density here. This is hopefully gonna help us out, creating some demand for the products. But here we are, traffic problems all solved. We are, well, at 88%. It's normally fluctuating between 85 to 90%. Well, alright, now it's all about waiting, balancing things out. I'm actually gonna do that off camera. We're gonna wait until the next episode to continue. With that out of the way, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great time and see you soon. Bye bye.